Hello and welcome to Broadview Park for another UWS match here between Foothills WFC and FC Arizona. This game played at the beautiful Broadview Park on a beautiful Saturday. Wow, I'm lost. On a beautiful Saturday. Sorry if you get some wind here. We are close to a highway and it runs in right behind us. So hopefully we can drown out most of the noise as best as possible. We've got a little bit of confusion in the lineups as far as who the starting 11s are, so we'll do our best to get that information to you in a timely manner. FC Arizona will be in the white with the black stripe down the arm and the side of the shorts. And Foothills in a new color today, donning the colors of the new Calgary Wild FC. Calgary's latest addition to the professional world of sports. The women's team that will be playing in the Northern Super League in 2025, which you would see some of these stars on this Foothills WFC team ideally make that jump to play at that level, as most of them are already and have been there. WFC will kick off in the pink from your left to right. FC Arizona in the white will be hitting from right to left. Start out right away here with a bit of possession from the Foothills WFC ladies. Grace Storty with a long ball there. Storty back here on those Brooklyn Blake. Storty will step up for the throw-in. Grace Storty now in her third game back after some time playing overseas. You know, hoping this is a great timing for her to make the jump into that pro setting with the Wild. She's a very talented player. She'll give you 120% every single time. And it looks like, she's just a player that doesn't get tired. Always on the ball. Always ready to wreak havoc on the other team. And that ball will be shielded out for a throw, and that'll be Sarah Kinsner taking that in. Fire Hall next door. Great sequence of play from the Foothills. Started with Jaden Berg in the middle and worked it outside to Kinsner. Lots of familiar faces. FC Arizona looking here to play it short as well. Foothills really, really good on the press. That's probably one of their strongest suits, I would say, when it comes to what they do on the field. Is their collective press is very strong, and it always seems to cause issues on the other teams. As they say that, we got a recovery here from Blake. Just misses Berg. Jaden Berg with her signature hair color. Odinga will take that out to the wing, and it will be seen out. Foothills look to switch the ball, wind in the middle, not the desired spot. And FC Arizona will look to transition here and cause a bit of problem. Melinda Lertzman, she was one on the ball there. Grace Storty will just get muscled out by Alexandra Shepard. A tall defenseman in the back. That ball will bounce a few times and find an FC Arizona player on the left. To Tanya Lizarag. Berg will step in. Shepard will play that wide. And she finds Ferrich. Ferrich is still on the ball. Looking to cut inside. The turnover by Foothills, created by Foothills. Foothills on a partial break here. Can she make it happen? Norcus with a shot, just puts it wide of the net. That was Kylie Norcus with a great chance. Just missed that post. Foothills playing a very high line here. As FC Arizona look to play out of the back once again, now down the right side. A little bit more space this time. Looking to find the middle. Intercepted by Foothills. Attempt by Odinga there. FC Arizona with the try to quick counter, but no luck. Foothills on the ball again. It's Kinsner. Kinsner with the shot. Great hands from the keeper. Claire Brogdon. Foothills coming up the right side. We got two Brooklyns on the Foothills. Number 11, Brooklyn Blake. Number 14, Brooklyn Colvin. Number 7, Serena Dolan plays it back all the way to Colvin, and Colvin will switch that to, looks like to Talia White. Talia White will play that back to the keeper. A look out to her wings here. Turnover. Kinsner looks long for Storty. Can't pick her out on the wing. Shepard turns it over to Kinsner. Kinsner finds. FC Arizona once again playing out of the back. Now trying that opposite side there. It's Ferrich. Storty will look to bring it around on this side here. Looking at heavy pressure from the number 6, but Storty blows past her. Great tackle from the number 19, Shepard. Jaden Berg will recover. Looks to send it across. Cleared out by Meter. As far as White. And a bit of confusion there between Pena and Garcia. The ball ends up at Talia White's feet. Kinsner looks to send Berg. Berg. Another name we do not have attached to a number. Number 27 on FC Arizona. We have a game sheet. It's not much of one. Goal kick. Nice push down line, Norcus. Once again breaking through the back line, but just can't cradle it in. Just about creates another turnover there. FC Arizona very patient on the ball. The Foothills just happy to let them figure out what they're going to do beforehand. Berg. Sends Odinga. Odinga with a bit of space on the wing there. Looks across. Just can't get it out, but the ball does stay. And she will put it off. An FC Arizona defender. Shepard, that was. And that'll go out for a corner kick. Foothills haven't had a few games go as planned here in Calgary due to travel concerns with the other teams. Ball goes in to the close post. Another ball in. Great ball in. That was Kinsner on the end of it. Still a bit of a scramble. Cleared out by FC Arizona. Kinsner just about slotted one away there. Maggie Zacks will throw that in, and the ball goes straight wide over FC Arizona, and the ball will stay in. FC Arizona recover. Ball played in the middle, right to the feet of the number 7 of Foothills, Serena Dolan. Throw in Foothills, be Maggie Zacks goal. Berg. Finds Storty. I feel like we've been saying that partnership for a long time, and hopefully we'll have the opportunity to do that here once the Wild kick off. And that'll be a FC Arizona free kick. Shepard will line up on the ball. And she'll send that long all the way to Maggie Zacks. Finds it. Kinsner with a bit of space. Looks for Berg just ahead of her. FC Arizona content with just sending that out of bounds. Kinsner doing what she does best, with the ball at her feet. Not too successful that time. But FC Arizona looking to break out of a very tight space there. And they do well to switch the field here. And she sent that to Grace Storty. Not sure if, at times maybe in passing, the light color of the jerseys might be a bit of confusion there, but just a bit of a miscue there from Foothills. We'll see FC Arizona with the ball again. FC Arizona ball here on the close side. Back to Shepard. Shepard again, head up, looking long. I think not quite where she intended that pass to go. Finds Maggie Zaxko again. Maxwell. Zaxko to Kinsner. Here goes Storty. Once again. She's got Berg to her left. Berg will look back to Storty. Can she get there? And no, she can't. A little heavy on the touch. But Foothills continue to press, continue to push the envelope on FC Arizona. Last time these two teams played in Arizona, it was a 4-0 victory for the Foothills WFC. Arizona out of the back again. Good pressure from Foothills. And it caused a turnover right away. That's Dolan. Dolan to Kinsner. Kinsner to Berg. Berg with a go. Just deflected. Storty can't cradle that ball down. FC Arizona will try to clear. Bit of patience. Tried to switch into pressure. A little bit tough to do that sometimes. And find a bit of space here was Martin, Victoria Martin on this left side. Sorry. That would be Lexi Rowe. Fairwiches will see that out on the far side. Foothills on the far side looking to take it quickly. Seeing Kinsner open in the middle. Kinsner looks for Storty. Storty goes far post. Can't find another Foothills player on it. And there was a bit of a collision there from the keeper. Arizona. Oh, turned over. Kinsner will look up. Will she have a go? Does she have the space? No, forced to hold it. Splits the defense. Looks up. Has a shot just off. Berg will play it back to her. Kinsner still looking. Can't find the intended target. As FC Arizona look for a quick counter here. Can she keep the ball in? Looks like the ball is out of bounds. That was a close call. Lionel said that was out. Throw in Foothills. Great opportunity there for Lertzman. That ball will find its way all the way back to the keeper. Kitson. Odinga turns quickly, looks up, has a bit of space. Sends Blake. Brooklyn Blake will look to send it across. Just a bit heavy of a touch there. As Arizona clear the danger zone. Foothills eager to take that ball forward again and look to switch it across there to Maggie Zaxko. Zaxko to Kinsner. Kinsner will thread the needle and she finds Norcus. Norcus sends the ball across the goal mouth. Two Foothills players there, but neither of them could finish. Great turn there from FC Arizona. Number 25, breaking down the wing. Don't have the name attached to the great opportunity for FC Arizona, and that was number 9, Merrill. Jenna Merrill with the trailing header. Foothills calmly stretching the field. You see the fluidity of the type of game that Foothills plays. Grace Doherty on this far side, completely unmarked as a wingback, also playing somewhat more of a defensive role, but she will spring into the attack quickly. She can be a menace down that right side, especially for a left back or a left wing. Here she has a bit of room. Can they get the ball to her? FC Arizona with a bit of fortune there on the bounce. That was number 6. Zaxko looks long. Can't quite find the intended target. Rowe carries that ball, looks long for Lizarag. Lizarag will look across. Just close post. Keeper had to be very, very sharp on that one. Really quickly break up from Kitson to look for Storty. A little bit of miscommunication there from the Foothills, and so Odinga, as Dolan was coming looking for the overlap. Odinga looking, has a bit of space. Is she going to take it? Finds Norcus. Kinzer. What a goal. Anytime Kinzer gets the ball at her feet, she is dangerous. Should not be giving that girl that kind of space. What a finish from Sarah Kinzer. 1-0, Foothills WFC. Kinzer's goal comes in at the 20th minute of the first half. And it looks like we're going to get a substitution here for FC Arizona. Shepard, number 19. Shepard, number 19, coming off. And coming on will be, once we see the number, we will let you know. Oh, we have to wait for her to turn her back to us. And coming on was Crystal Sanchez, number 15 there, taking off number 19, Shepard. Lertzman looking to cause a bit of problems there for Foothills, but Foothills organized at the back. And they look to break out here with Storty once again. From one end to the other. Meters tries to step in but can't. Storty finds Berg. Berg will send that all the way back over to Maggie Zasko. Kinsner steps inside. Zaxko with the overlap. Can she get there? She does. Puts that ball across the goal mouth. Just far post. Nadia Dinga can't quite get there. Close. bit of frustration from FC Arizona here as they can't seem to find their footing. Foothills contend here just to recover the ball every time. Trying the left side. Left side doesn't work. We'll try the right side. The firepower this team has with Kinsner on one side and then Stortyberg on the other side. Odinga pivotal in the middle there. And Kinsner will foul Arizona. FC Arizona playing the long ball again. Late step in there as Odinga recovers the ball. She's 1v4. Can she do something? Ball still bouncing around. Finds its way to the keeper. And Odinga just quite couldn't get a shot off. Got to be frustrating for FC Arizona. They don't seem to have an answer. Dolan and Storty there pairing up to create a turnover. Just keeping that congestion in this area. Arizona with a bit of trouble breaking out. Great job by Odinga to shield that ball. Tough challenge there. Blake will find Dolan there and she'll just put it out. FC Arizona asking for a bit of urgency. Storty gets around. 1, 2. What can she do here? To her left. Gets a shot off. Great save by Brogdon. Storty going through the gauntlet there a little bit to get that one off. But she gets it. And good enough for a corner. Kinsner. Berg across the goal mouth. Keeper gets some hands on it. And out for another with another deflection. Let's see Kinsner go out that way again. Kinsner to Storty, and Kinsner will send that back in. Finds his way far post, drops off, right to the feet of Brooklyn Blake. Can't quite get the shot off that she wanted. Looks like the FC Arizona player in a bit of discomfort there after interfering with that shot. As those that play know how tricky that one can be on a step in from a shot. Roll the ankle a little bit. Can make for a real uncomfortable few minutes. And looks like she is going to be okay. I feel like that was number 7. Again, we don't have a number 4. Or a name attached to that, sorry. Corner kick. Far post. Falls down to the feet of. It looked like that might have been Norcus who got on the end of it. As FC Arizona kick off here, we hold up for a substitution from Foothills. and that would be Serena Dolan will go out in the place of Marita Story will come in. 3 substitutions as well for FC Arizona. Number 25 out. Maybe looking to do something a bit different here. A little bit of a late tackle there. We'll see Norcus. A bit of discomfort. The referee will call that in Foothills' favor. Kinsner with a decent look in here from this side. Not one to shy away from putting it on net and making the keeper work. Let's see what she decides to do. Substitution Story waiting far post there with Norcus. Looks like carried the bulk of the height on that side for the Foothills women. Opts to play it short. Just puts it right off the defender's Blake. The press continues from Foothills. FC Arizona look to clear. And they only do so as far as half. Foothills recover. Story. Blake. Blake looks long. Little nutmeg there. Loses possession. That's one thing we see a lot of these days is the overvaluing of the nutmeg from kids. But if you lose possession, is it really that good? You gotta maintain that possession even if you nutmeg somebody. Foothills again. Brogdon. Will patiently play that out. FC Arizona looking to do something here with some of these substitutions. Looking to create some space in the middle of the park here. But Foothills ready to smother. Odinga hauled down. Must really like the jersey because she had quite a bit of it, and that'll be the first yellow card of the game. Didn't quite see who that yellow card was to, but it was to FC Arizona nonetheless. We got Storty and Kinsner lining up. Not the most ideal. It's a little on the close side. Traditionally, we're talking to the free kick specialists. Storty will step away here, right into that gap as Kinsner will step on it and be the lone person on. Kinsner looks off the bar, off the keeper, and in the net. Goal number 2 for Foothills WFC, Sarah Kinsner. So she's coming over here for a little celebration to the supporters group that are here in the building. The Wild Rose supporters group. That'll be a brace for Sarah Kinsner. Just keeps adding to that goal tally. And Foothills right away on the front foot here. Story looks looked like she might have been offside, but no flag from the referee. Norcus will play that back, and FC Arizona regain possession. Only for a second. And Kinsner will play that out of bounds. That ball will find its way all the way back to Lindsay Kitson, who hasn't had too many touches on the ball today. You know, and sometimes it's a good thing and a bad thing. Keeper can get a little bored back there. Sometimes, you know, the keeper wants to step in and play a bit of that sweeper keeper role just to keep that blood flowing for those moments when you will have to shine. Storty on the right side here, looking to take on. Not afraid to take anybody on. Unlucky there with the bounce. Great body positioning. Foothills recover. Push on the back from Blake there, but no call. It could be a throw in on this side for Foothills. Storty with the throw in. FC Arizona recover right away, and then push it out of bounds. Was the number 10 Peña, Miranda Peña. I think we'll find Storty after ball bounces off a few legs. And they'll look to make that switch there. Talia White will take that wide. Hang on to it for a bit. Wait for Kinsner. Back to White. White to Kinsner. Kinsner to Zaxco on the overlap. Just finds the feet of FC Arizona. That will go out for Foothills WFC. Berg will send that all the way back here. Include Kitson in on this play. Kitson right away with the switch to Storty. And Storty's got that space. This is where she can be dangerous. She'll always take on 1v1. There she goes. Will she switch? Finds the streaking Maggie Zaxco. Just can't quite play that ball correctly the way she wanted to. We'll take a quick second here to give a shout out to the game day sponsors: Synovus Energy, Secure Energy, Sanjol Energy Services. Storty holding on to that one. Looks for Kinsner. And can't find her feet. Storty will just be content to shield that one out. And obviously this game is brought to you by Alberta's own media, located here in the beautiful province of Alberta. If you're looking for any videos, any highlight reels, Alberta's own media is the team that can get that done for you. I've worked with countless athletes to help get their highlight reels and their videos in front of the right people. You can find them on social media at Alberta's Own Media on Instagram, X, and of course on YouTube. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, as you guys help us bring more of these games, and we hope to continue to do so. And with that, we'll see some more substitutions here from Foothills coming off. Looks like we got Blake, Odinga, and Norcus out. Sorry, just trying to get the names sorted here for the substitutions. Keelan Stewart, looks like Keelan Stewart right into the play. Jaden Berg will get a shot off. Keelan Stewart also plays for the ASA High Performance Program here at Alberta Soccer Association High Performance Program that plays out of the League One Alberta. And she had a game yesterday in Edmonton that we were also at. And her and her sister, twin sister, had quite the game themselves. And now they're seeing more regular minutes here on this WFC side, which is always great. That's why that League One Alberta program is so necessary for both the male and women's programs, as it provides that high quality competition within our own province here. Zaxko will cut into that side. Looks for the big switch. And she'll put that in behind. One of the other substitutions that we missed, Kendall Showers, number 23, also from that Cali side, having a fantastic year with the League One Alberta, is now getting the call to come over here. And it's funny, we were mentioning during one of the league broadcasts early on in the year that Kendall Showers is a quality player, and she is one that should deserve a look at this level. I'm not saying we had anything to do with it, but it's great that that pathway is there, and that easier for coaches and scouts to get eyes on these players. Just coming on to the 42nd minute of play here. The game has slowed up quite a bit on this warm, dry day here. I guess this heat isn't too much. It's a little warm for us here. You know, in the mid-20s, once the sun is shining, it's nice. And not too comparable to some of the numbers that they see in Arizona. That's Kendall Showers. Will spring down that side. And looks to reverse it here. Finds Kinsner. Zatzko looks to have shifted into the middle there. Looks like they're playing a little bit more of just a back three. So interesting how that'll play out here with Storty. Shifting to more of a back position. She'll send that ball long. Looking for number 20, Phillips. So 20, 23, and 12 in. And that was 11, 16, and 17 out for Foothills prior. Long ball will get through some people here. Can't find number 12 from FC Arizona. And Foothills will slowly inch their way up the pitch. Finds Story in the middle of the park. Story will turn. Great ball in. Can Showers find it? That'll be a clearance from the keeper. Showers and Storty. Physical Storty. Gonna take a little bit more than that to muscle her off the ball. Showers will find Phillips in the middle of the park. Phillips will send that back to White, and White will look to switch that over to Maggie Zaxko, who's now shifted over to the left. Her and Kinsner making the runs up that left-hand side as Kinsner now on the ball again. What can she do with it? Finds a gap, tries to get squeezed out. The referee will say stand up, even though it looks like she did get the pinch there a little bit. Story reaches in for Foothills and does enough to slow up the play, enough for Story to step in. Talia White will send that all the way back to the keep. Stewart in the mix right away. Another short play here. Talia White will find Zaxko. Zaxko with a bit of room. Looks for White and finds Showers. Showers to Kinsner. Kinsner to Story. Story's looking. Plays Phillips. No call on the play. Looks like a handball, but it finds Story all the way on this far side. She'll swing it back in. Kinsner can't quite get on the end of it, and the ball will go out of play. Goal kick for FC Arizona. Three minutes of out of time indicated by the fourth official. Phillips. A bit of ping pong there. Stewart's just looking to see if that ball will spit out. Story will find Stewart. Stewart has a bit of space. She'll take it. Once again. Another player not afraid to take people on. Long ball cleared out by FC Arizona. Only as far as Colvin. And White will take that off the other side to Zaxko. Zaxko looking in the middle, find Showers. Showers a bit tangled up there and turns the ball over. FC Arizona looking to break out here, finally have a bit of space and a few numbers. Can they do something with it? Ball sent across. Keeper's the first one on. And Foothills content to take that out. Kinsner looking for the side, finds Phillips. Phillips has Stewart on the one side, and she's got Showers breaking in on the left. Showers can't get there. As the keeper, Brogdon read that well and came all the way out. She had to come all the way to the line to play that one, but it's for those moments that the risk outweighs the reward, or the other way around. Reward outweighs the risk. Garcia looking to play Zaxko. Does enough to disrupt her and ball goes out of bounds. And with that, we have halftime. 2-0 for the Foothills WFC over FC Arizona. We'll be back here, Alberta's own media, in about 15 minutes time. So grab a beverage, and we'll see you in a few.
Hey Josh.
It's ready.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
Diana Matheson here. Let's see if we can listen into what's going on. She's talking about the Calgary Wild and the new Northern Super League. Great to see Canadian International Diana Matheson gracing us with her presence, talking about the Northern Super League. Canada being the third largest talent pool for women's soccer. So it's great to see that. That's why this UWS level has been so important over the last few years. Again, this was the highest level of professional soccer, women's soccer, in the country. Nobody else had anything. And this program now, quite successful, has been around for a few years. But we'll send you back to half here. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes' time.
Hey, Josh.
It's ready.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
And we are back as second half is about to kick off here from the beautiful Broadview Park in Calgary, Alberta. Couple substitutions coming in. Correction, 4 substitutions coming for FC Arizona as they will kick off this second half. The referee blows a whistle. For those just tuning in, 2-0. Both goals from Sarah Kinsner. And the Foothills donning the beautiful pink and purple livery in honor of the new Calgary professional Calgary Wild FC team that is here on hand. Exciting to see what will happen with this Northern Super League on the women's side. Playing out of McMahon Stadium here in Calgary. So it'll be nice to see some proper football, not CFL, proper football, played outside of that stadium, within those grounds, I mean. Zach's going this close end. Well, look, has a bit of space and time. Shoots from long, looks for the top corner. Just over the bar is Maggie Zaxko. Bit opportunistic of a chance, but sometimes you got to take it. Great turnout here. If you've ever been out to one of these games, you know how great it is. Beer gardens, live music, some stuff for the kids to do, stuff for everybody. So if you get a chance, come on down. As the ball goes out of play on the far end. FC Arizona will throw in on the far side, right in front of their own bench. Great little flick over the head from the number 5, Lexi Rowe. Apologies for not having the lineups correctly, as we were given a kind of a quick sheet that didn't have everyone's numbers on it. That's what we got from the officials. Bit of heavy pressure there from Phillips. We'll see an FC Arizona throw in or free kick. So the number 19, Alexandra Shepard, will step over top of it. She's come back in now after subbing out. Ball played long into the box, just to the edge there. Phillips greets it. And Stewart will find Kendall Showers. Showers to Stewart, and Stewart will play that right back to Showers. Showers doing her best to get around the number 28 there. Caitlin Meter. That'll be a throw-in for Foothills. Long throw from Storty to Phillips. Phillips to Stewart. Stewart to Storty. Storty to Phillips. Phillips to Stewart. Stewart put that across. Ball spits out. Again to Phillips with a hard drive. And just wide of the net. Goal kick. Stewart will recover that. Looked like a bit of a short kick there. Zaxko will just do enough to get it. She'll step to the left. Shot on net. Top corner. Goal from Maggie Zaxko. I think the shot came a little bit harder than the keeper Brogdon expected. But Maggie Zaxko with the ambitious shot does enough. 3-0 Foothills. Remember we said last time these two teams met, it was a 4-0 tally for Foothills. And it looks like we might be heading close to that scoreline again here. Foothills recover the ball once again. Tough challenge on Stewart there. And we will see a substitution. From Foothills. That'll be Grace Storty. Will be coming off. And once we see a number, we will let you know. Excuse me, who that is that has come on. Maggie Zaxko, the goal scorer. Plays that long for Sarah Kinsner. The other goal scorer. Kinsner will step in. Does enough. Plays it off an FC Arizona player. And that will go out of bounds for a goal kick. Heavy shift to this right side from FC Arizona. And Berg will be the first one to get to it. As we got Maggie Zaxko and Sarah Kinsner standing up over top of this one. And as I say that, Kinsner walks away. Zaxko will look to put that left foot across. And she's got a few numbers back post. To short, just not enough. The practice pitch the old schoolyard plays there didn't quite work out. Cross in the middle. Finds Stewart. Stewart. Zaxko. Again. That ball just landed perfectly. Sat up nice on the bounce, and she'll hit it on a half volley and bury that into the same corner. So 2 goals Kinsner, 2 goals Zaxko. As we have now matched the goal tally from last game.
FOOTHILLS WFC,
Powerful shot from Maggie Zaxko. Arizona will play out of the back. Shepard. Only as far as Adinga. Adinga to Stewart. Stewart will bring that back to Adinga. Adinga under pressure. Goal kick. Sorry. Throw in. For Foothills. Foothills looking to switch the park here. Jaden Berg finds a bit of space, and she's got Maggie Zaxko with even more space. Ball finds its way through. Heavy tackle from the number 20, Lizarag. Well, that might have been Lurtzman, number 25, actually. Apologies. Lurtzman recovers, looks in the middle. Oh, just spits out there, and that was Maggie Rowe. Lexi Rowe. Tries to find, but puts it off of Lizarag, number 20. Kinsner with the short restart there. Sorry, Talia White on the side here. We had a keeper substitution as well for Foothills that we just noticed. That's number 13 in net now, Elizabeth Knight. FC Arizona a bit on the front foot here for the first time in this match. Haven't had too many opportunities, and they didn't test the keeper in the first half too much. Odinga, a bit of space, finds Story. Story loses the ball. Berger again pressed by Rowe. Does enough to regain possession. Stewart close on the offside call, but just a half step off. It's Keelan Stewart. Ball goes long and spits all the way through and will find its way to Knight. And will play the ball out on the right hand side there to Brooklyn Colvin. Will hit it off an FC Arizona player. Colvin to Phillips. Phillips back to Colvin. Odinga with the throw on Stewart, plays Stewart. Stewart does a great job of flicking that ball over her head and keeping it in bounds. Kendall Showers gets sprung. Physical there. Shepard, well done to keep her off. And now Story intercepts down the middle, looks up, has a go. Finds the top of the net. What a goal. From Marita Story. $5-0. Foothills WFC.
Scored 5. Rita Story. Number 19, Rita Story.
And that goal scored here in the 50-something minute. Just can't quite see the clock here on the other side. 58th minute. There we go. Got a glimpse. We got a very, very small clock here on the other side. The ball will go all the way back to the keeper. Brogdon will let to keep that for a little bit there, and we'll have to play it out of the back to Shepard. Low, Lexi Rowe there. Lizarack sends the ball through there, and we'll only find Knight. Push on, here comes Foothills. Kendall Showers with a partial break. 1v1 with the number 27. Still has it. Gets the shot off. The number 23 did just enough to keep her from getting a good shot off. Kinsler early on the press of the number 3. Frericks. Carissa Frericks. Showers with the tough tackle. The referee says all ball. Ball spits out to Stewart with a bit of a heavy touch. And we will have another substitution here. It looks like the Stewart sisters will sub each other off. Keely Stewart will come off, and Tegan Stewart will come on wearing the number 6 jersey. FC Arizona with a bit of possession here. And as I say that, Story doing what she needs to do to get her off of the ball. A little bit of tugging there. Referee says, no, a little too much. Bring that back. Victoria Martin slotting in at the back there. Phillips with a bit of a heavy touch. And FC Arizona do enough. Ooh, Stewart. Tegan Stewart has a go. Just puts it wide. Great early pressure. Tegan Stewart coming fresh with the fresh legs. But just can't put it on. Grace Storty has left the game altogether. Just saw her leaving the dressing rooms. A bit odd to see players leaving during the match. As Story finds Zaxko. Zaxko finds Kinsner. Norcus will be Kinsner there just to get it back into play there. And FC Arizona recover. Great push wide there. Finds Meter. Meter with a bit of space. She's going to take Odinga on. Has a shot. Ooh, just puts it wide. Ambitious shot. Knight had to be aware of her post there, and she reached for it and didn't quite get her fingertips on it. And that ball did go just wide. Great opportunity from FC Arizona there. Just springing on that counterattack. Caught Foothills a bit asleep there in that transition. White. To Knight. To Martin. Martin, Odinga. Odinga will spring Phillips with a bit of space. Can she get there? She does not. Throw in Foothills. Stewart. Tegan Stewart. Physical. Muscles her off the ball. Spits the ball across. Story not on the right side of the defender there. Great physical battle from Stewart. FC Arizona defender looking for a call there. That's Stewart, not the largest player in stature. So just doing a great job. Sarah Kinsner on this close side will look for the corner kick. The ball spits out and finds its way into the net. It looked like a bit of an own goal there. A bit of confusion happening, and the ball spits out And that looks like it will be. Yeah, own goal from FC Arizona. Not sure. I'm hearing that the ball did hit Jaden Berg, who is now being subbed off. She was the last one to look like it deflected off of was Jaden Berg there to make it 6-0. So we'll credit Berg with the goal, and we'll see if the league will do the same, and the officials, that is. Physical affair now. Both sides not afraid to step in on a challenge. But the Foothills have been quality on the attack. We're into the 67th minute now, and the score is 6-0. So it's a goal every 10, roughly, from the Foothills women's side. Foothills very well, doing very well in tight spaces there. Spin the ball out. Ball finding its way over to Maggie Zaxko, who will play that long. Finds Norcus, only for a moment. As Shepard is going to be on the ball hard. A bit of a physical challenge there from the two Foothills players. See an FC Arizona free kick here right from half. And as Berg scored the goal, she was substituted. And Dolan would come on. And Brooklyn Blake will come back on as well. Looks like the ball hit a couple hands there. The referee was right there, though. I'm not going to make the call. Night looks long. Nobody really there except Norcus. Had to come from the left side of the park. Tori Martin's with the ball. Will look to send it long and finds an FC Arizona player. As this substituted player, Dolan, gets her first touch on the ball here and does well to disrupt the flow of the play as Maggie Zaxko will recover it on the far end. Looking forward with a bit of space. She got Phillips. Sorry, not Phillips. Serena Dolan. And Dolan will take that out of play here for FC Arizona. Big throw. Finds ahead of Talia White. Kinzer and Story there. Working it out. Throw in for Arizona. Story strong. To Dolan. To Kinzer, who looks to spring Blake, but couldn't. And the foul will go in the favor of Foothills here. We expected a bit of it seems to some of these Maggie Zaxko all by herself here on the left-hand side. Puts the ball across with a tough. It was a tough challenge came in there from FC Arizona. As Stewart will recover that all the way on the far side. Tori Martin will spring that ball back in. That ball will find Dolan. Dolan looks to volley it, and it only goes out of bounds. FC Arizona electing for the long ball now only. And that finds Maggie Zaxko. Norcus was a bit offside there, so she held up her run and let FC Arizona regain possession of that ball. Great move. Ooh, on the wing and a bit of a tough challenge. A bit of a collision there from both players. Referee will go have a word. I don't think there was much intent there on that collision, but they hit pretty hard. Landed a bit awkwardly. It looks like the plant was a bit awkward. So hopefully nothing serious there from FC Arizona player. The FC Arizona players taking this opportunity to get some water. Even the referee taking a moment here to rehydrate, so I'll do the same myself. And it looks like potentially the player may be substituted, or she was still nursing her wounds a little bit. And it will be a throw-in for FC Arizona to start out. Excuse me. And the restart, 73rd minute here. Should be a couple minutes added here from some of the stoppages. As the ball will find Kinsner. And Kinsner will be offside. Long ball played here. And will find its way all the way to Martin, who will gladly head that back to keeper Knight. Knight to Martin, and then Martin right back to Knight. Good pressure from FC Arizona there to cause a bit of a disruption. And they do enough to regain possession. Number 20. Looks to find somebody in the middle of the park here. Number 25 just can't cradle the ball properly. Still has it. Will look to get the shot off. Maggie Zaxko will do enough to muscle her off the ball and push that past to Kinsner. Kinsner with a bit of space, looking for some support here. We'll find Story. Story will look to the middle of the park. And that ball will only go as long as the back line here. Martin's strong physically on the ball. Maggie Zaxko looking across. Finds Norcus. Does enough to push it past the keeper. Can Story get there? The first player will be an FC Arizona, and she'll put it back out. Meter okay with pushing that one wide, out of bounds. Dolan. Blake, sorry. Stewart cutting inside. Finds Kinsner. Kinsner looks to send a Dinga just a bit heavy as we see another substitution coming from FC Arizona. And we've got number 5 going out, number 9 going out. And the number 20. Lazarik Merrill. And coming on, we have Pena, number 10, number 15 Sanchez, and looks like number 12, which we don't have a name on the roster for. The ball will find its way all the way back to Martin. Martin will play Knight as Zach School will drop off here.
FC Arizona substitutions in. Number 15 out, number 5 on, number 10 out.
Zaxco trying to decide what to do there, and FC Arizona will help along that decision and push her out of bounds. And the ball will come all the way to the broadcast booth. And here comes another one coming back to the broadcast booth. Farage is here being put under pressure by Kinsner and Story. Wow. Wasn't Shorzy, not to be confused with the Canadian. Show about hockey there. Kinsner with a Rabona to pass that ball, looking for Stewart, and almost gets to her. I think this thing's been taken out of this game a bit. FC Arizona looking to see out the last 12 minutes of regular time here. And hopefully see something in the form of pressure. And I think they've had a couple of quality chances. And not much more. Norcus, physical battle there with the number 27. And they'll have a couple words for each other, it looks like it. It'll be a throw or a goal kick, not a goal kick. Corner kick for Foothills. Kinsner finds Martin, puts it on. Again, ball spits out in the middle. And the FC Arizona keeper just does enough to keep that out. But Foothills still with that sustained pressure. FC Arizona looking to alleviate some of that pressure. Not finding much luck here. Only as far as the number 12. Odinga will win that back for Foothills on the front foot. Kinsner tries to thread the needle, but can't. Shepard will find a bit of space in the middle of the field there for FC Arizona. Lurtzman finding the pressure from Tallywhite to be a little bit too much. Knight will play it short to Martins. Martins looking up ahead. Story will send that. As we will have the 2 goal scorers line up on the ball. Maggie Zaxko and Sarah Kinsner. 1 left foot, 1 right foot. Will this go on net? Stewart. Great shot, goes top corner, but the keeper read that well. Arizona out of the back. Kinsner will win that. No, she won't. Lurchman doing well there. Great ball long to the number 12. We'll go once again from the number 3. Ferrets. Shepard to Ferret. To Lurchman. To the number 6. Turns that over. Stewart carrying the ball a bit. Stewart will see that out here cleanly, and Zaxko will come and take the throw in for the WFC. Maggie Zaxko will throw in. Dolan will look to switch that across. Martin having to run for it a little bit. Odinga to Martins. To Talia White. Pushes it a bit longer to Stewart. Stewart to Odinga. Odinga making Tori Martins work a little bit for that one. And Martins can't cradle it in, and that'll go out for an FC Arizona throw in. Blake to Story. Turns it over. FC Arizona here with a bit of a jump, trying to get on the front foot a little bit. But Story not having it. Doing enough to shield the pressure and drawing a foul. Martins will pick out Odinga on the far side. Odinga will cut inside, looking for some space. Just finding heavy pressure from FC Arizona. Stewart will look across. Looks for Dolan all the way down here. We'll just see that ball out of play here for a goal kick. Into the 86th minute now. 6-0 for Foothills. A dominant performance from the WFC. Tori Martins will elect to play that all the way back there tonight. Knight will look up the middle. To Blake. Blake can't send that long. It looks like it'll be a Calgary Fire rescue boat going by. Make a bit of noise there. As Martins will play it short here across the park. To Zaxko. Zaxko. Kinzer with another Rabona. Kinsner. Finds Blake. And that was not a lawnmower behind us. You can still hear it. Throw in for Foothills on the far side. A bit of distraction there with the sounds like a little two-stroke motor going off back there. Slow on the restart here from Foothills, as the sting's kind of been taken out of the game. Stewart will look for Kinsner. Kinsner can't get there. White calmly finds Martin. As Zach's go all the way back here as well. Talia White will look long. Just got Odinga. Odinga with a bit of space. Looks across. Finds Story. Takes it first time and puts it right into the hands of the keeper. Claire Brogdon doing very well there to be in the right position. And she'll play it out quickly to Shepard. A bit of pressure there right away from Foothills. But Arizona shift it wide. FC Arizona with a bit of late possession here, just heading into the 89th minute. We do anticipate a few minutes of stoppage time here due to some injury stoppages. That lasted a little bit long. But great pressure again from Foothills. Stewart goes long, finds the keeper off her line, and puts one in to make it 7-0. Tegan Stewart. Just want to confirm that it is Tegan. Yes, it is Tegan Stewart, not Keelan. Scoring goals at every level. Quality player for both the ASA High Performance Program and the UWS.
Foothills WFC 7th goal of the day scored by number 6, Tegan Stewart.
And Foothills relentless with their making it really difficult for FC Arizona to build out of the back, to send a long ball, no matter what they were doing. The WFC have an answer. And Martins will elect to head that down the side. And it looks like we will only have 1 minute of stoppage time, which is what happens usually when you have a routing of this level. No need to add the extra time. One more time, Foothills. The last chance here. And that would be a foul in the favor of Foothills. From a tough angle, off to the far side. Dolan on the ball, whips it in. Martin gets ahead on it, just can't get it in. Narcus there, just the ball spits out but can't finish. And with that, the referee will blow her final whistle. And on that note, we have a final score, 7-0, Foothills WFC over FC Arizona. From Broadview Park, thank you once again for tuning in to another Alberta Zone Media production. And remember, from all of us here at Broadview Park, we thank you. You have a great night and enjoy the Stampede.